Okay. So my name is Richmond Arthur Johnson. I'm going to be your coach for today. Tomorrow you're going to have another coach. We're going to be talking on how to sing professionally as a child. Now, the whole concept of You Can Sing is for us to raise child singers, make you guys music artists, right? Okay, so right now, I will teach. Okay, we want to make you guys child singers. We want to develop your music. So today we're going to do some little training. What's her name? Joseph. This person's mic is not working. Abu. How will I call her? Hello. Hello. Joseph. Let me just give me 1 minute. Let me text her. She's not tell her her mic is not on.
Please.
I hope she will see what I just sent her. Her mic is not on. She's not hearing me. So she won't be able to. Okay. All right. You guys are welcome. So what is going to happen today? I'm going to work on how you should sing right. You know, we listened to your song at the first stage. They were not quite impressive. So, but I believe that the moment you go through these 3 days program, you will start becoming a little impressive. So today I'm going to teach you guys 2 courses. If you have a pen and paper, you can write it down. If you have a means of recording what I'm going to say here today, though you're going to get this recording later, just take notes. We're going to be discussing freestyling and embellishment. Just write it. Freestyling and embellishment. Freestyling and embellishment. Right? Freestyling and embellishment. So give me 1 minute. Is the mic. Are you guys hearing me properly? Let me change the microphone. Okay, you should hear me better now. Are you hearing better now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're going to be dealing with freestyling and embellishment. There are so many things you get to learn on how to sing as a child that at least when you get to win this stage of getting into music school for free, which is a full scholarship, then they will teach you heavy course. But I'm going to try to work with you on what you should do with the song that has been given to you. So who can remind me of the song that he said you should sing? The 2 songs. Who can just tell me, remind me, let me know if you know. Who can remind me?
Waymaker. Waymaker and Too Faithful to Fail.
Okay. Waymaker and Too Faithful to Fail. Now, guys, listen. The first lesson I will give to you is singing is first of all to impress the person listening to you. It's not to impress you. Do you catch that? Singing first of all is to impress the person listening to you. It's not to impress yourself. I hope you've gotten that. So every time or any time you are going to sing, the whole idea is for you to impress who is listening. It means that your tone, your sound, it means that your sound must be very slicky. or sweet? Huh? Because I'm saying all this because of the course we're supposed to learn, which is freestyle and embellishment. The most important one is the embellishment. You understand? Is the embellishment, to embellish your sound. Okay, so let's continue. Let's first talk about embellishment before we go into freestyle. Talk about embellishment before we go into freestyle. Now, embellishment is a way of fine-tuning your song. Do you know what fine? Let's separate the word fine and tune. Fine tune. So, you know, fine means something that is very beautiful, very attractive. Now, tune is when you adjust something to the best, you know, pleasurable form. If I knew who Joseph Abel, this Joseph Abel person is not actually hearing what we are doing. The person is not hearing what we're doing. So I don't know who, I'm just feeling for her. She's not just here. Maybe she'll get a recording later. So let's fine tune. Now we're talking about embellish. Embellish is to fine tune the sound, to put color on the sound so that it becomes presentable. For example, if your mom wants to give you rice and stew, and she gives you rice, they add the stew, and you find out that there's nothing attached to it. You say, mommy, no, where is the meat? See, when you say where is the meat is the thing or the stuff that embellishes the sound. See, that chicken that you put in the rice and stew, that is what makes the food interesting, because you know that after eating your rice and your stew, you get to munch that chicken. So that means every time you are doing a song for someone or to someone, you must put that extra stuff on your singing that will make the person like the song. So that is what we're talking. That's what we mean by embellish. For example, if you take this this song, Faithful to Faith, I'm going to run, you are too faithful to fail me. Now listen, see the way I'll sing it now. Let me sing it the way some of you just want to sing it. If I want to play, and I'm going to play some of your past songs to you guys, and so that you could see the reason why I said we need to improve the next song we're going to be doing. If you say, you are too faithful to fail me. Oh, you are too faithful to disappoint me. Now you have sung. Actually, you have done something. But something is missing. So if I now do this way, you are too faithful to fail me. You see, you are too faithful to fail me. Now I'm beginning to put something different. I'm making it sound nice. That is what we mean by embellish. To turn the actual stuff to start making it sound nice. You are too faithful to fail me. It's different from you are too faithful to fail me. You are too faithful to disappoint me. Now, if I want to embellish that tone, I will go, you are too faithful to fail me. I'm going to explain those effects I'm doing. The one effect. I'm going to explain it. You are too faithful to fail me. You are too faithful to disappoint me. You've proven yourself in my life. Now I have come to realize. Listen, all I'm trying to do is I don't want the song to be ordinary. I want the song to sound a little bit appreciable, likable. I want the song to be a little bit lighter. So that's why I'm doing those extras. You are too faithful. So don't go around and say, you are too faithful to fail me. Don't do it like that. It will be nice. So do it. You are too faithful. You put those extra effects. Now, if I want to go further, to add extra stuff on it. See, I'm trying to practically tell you what you should do. Later, I'll tell you what I am doing that is making me achieve. Now, if an additional effect comes in now, it will sound this way. You are too faithful to fail me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are extra notes I just added at the end of this of a particular phrase. You are too faithful to. Let me count it. You are too faithful. Oh, I hope you're seeing my hands. Okay. You are too faithful to fail me. So on the 8th count, I now added extra notes. So I now embellished it with extra notes. So what am I trying to tell you? Miracle. What am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you to try as much as possible to add extra sound. It is called tone when it comes to singing. Extra sound on certain areas of the song. For example, now I did mine on the 8th drop of that song. I said, you are too faithful to fail me. You are too. Now, the other thing now is this. Always try not to be on the same sound line. We call it frequency. What I mean is that it's actually under dynamics. When you're singing, try not to sound the same way as the first way. If you are too faithful to fail me, that ended that line, all right? Now look at it. You can see that I'm on the same range, the same pitch range. What I'm trying to achieve is embellishment. What I'm trying to achieve is that when somebody hears the song, the person will just like the song. You know, that's what I'm trying to achieve. So we'll go, you are too faithful to fail me. Now, coming back to the song again, you now go, you are too faithful. So you must do something different from the first. You are too faithful to disappoint me. You understand what I'm trying to do now? Okay, the first one was, you are too faithful to fail me, right? Because I'm now putting something extra. Naturally, some children will go, you are too faithful to fail me. It's not bad, but it's not nice. So if you go, you are too faithful, so because every time you say, we are trying to make someone like the song. You are trying to play with the person's mind. You are trying to work with the person's emotions. So if the first one that the normal people do without thinking of emotions, thinking of how it should please you, it will sound this way. You are too faithful to fail me. Bam, bam. You are too faithful to disappoint me. It will be too nice. So what do we do? What do Richmond is telling you to do? Uncle Richmond is telling you to put a little slow in the sound. Slow. Make it slurring. Slow like. You are too faithful to fail me. And I added something to it. Oh, Jesus, you are too faithful. And I changed. The first time it was you. Now, the second time I'm coming back, I'm now going, you. You can see the different pitch. You are too faithful to disappoint me. Now, disappoint, and I said, disappoint me. Those are the embellishments we're talking about. All right? So if you pick your song, now what are you supposed to do now? If you're going to start, you know the lyrics, you know what you want to sing. First of all, write them out, arrange them. Then now start playing with the sound. You are too faithful. You can try to start raising the pitch up, raising the pitch down. You are too faithful to disappoint me. You proven yourself in my life. Now I've come to realize you are too faithful to fail me. Okay, now that I've said this, so guys, let me hear. Do you guys have any question that you may want to ask?
No.
Who else have a question wants to ask? Understanding what I just said. Okay. Any of you have a question?
No.
No.
Okay, now, Dugwai, think that you are too faithful to fail me using the method I'm trying to get you to use. Sing it, let me hear how it will sound like.
You are too faithful to fail me. You are too faithful to disappoint me.
Okay. You are trying. Aroma, let me hear you sing it.
You are too faithful to fail me. You are too faithful to disappoint me.
Okay. Miracle, let me hear you. Miracle, I'm not hearing you. What's happening? Okay, sing it again. Let me hear you. Miracle. No, I don't think something is wrong. Don't worry, I'm not hearing you. Okay. Tediola, let me hear you.
You are too faithful to fail me.
Tediola is getting it a little.
You are too faithful to disappoint me.
Okay, Tediola, the only thing there is that you tried working at the last, you did something at the end, but the second time you did change the sound. Try to change the first line. You are too faithful to fail me. I like what you did there. Now when you're coming back with, I need you to change the pitch. So like, you are too faithful to this. Just change the pitch. You understand? Okay, Tediola, try it again.
You are too faithful to fail me.
Oh,
you are too faithful to disappoint me.
Always make sure you do that extra effect. You see that last thing you're doing? You are too faithful to disappoint me. Always try to add that. It's called riff, but I want to be, I know that a lot of you don't know how to do riff now, and it's working with that kind of exercise will be too strong. So go ahead. I need you to do it again. Do this song again. Try not to just be straight. You understand? Try to add something, a little finesse in the tone, and do those extra last notes that we talked about. Let me hear you do it, Zugwai. Zugwai.
You are too faithful to fail me.
Oh, Jesus.
You are too faithful to disappoint me.
Who is at the background trying to correct you? But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. This is the first attempt we're talking about. So make sure you don't sing straight. Don't just sing ta 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 ta. You understand? Try not to sing straight, because the people listening to you may not tune They will just be listening, but they will not be too interested. Where their interest is gotten is when you juggle the sound. Try to always learn to juggle the sound. Don't sing straight. Don't just, it's called monotonic singing. Monotonic singing is not too appropriate. Monotonic singing is that straight line. You are too faithful to fail me. Oh, you are too faithful to disappoint me. That is monotonic singing. Monotone means a straight line. You are too faithful. That's it. But if I go, you are too faithful to fail. You see, those are dynamic sound, making the sound not sound the same. So if I go, you are too faithful to fail. You can see how I'm changing sound line. You are too faithful to fail me. Yeah. Oh Jesus, you are too faithful to disappoint me. Huh? This is how you're going to be practicing. To bring that song, try to, you can play around it. See, let me tell you, the best way to practice is to repeat a particular style like 100 times. Even if you pick only you are too faithful to fail me, do it 100 times. I'm telling you, you will not get, in fact, your mind will start helping you to adjust it, adjust it, adjust it until it starts sounding nice. So if tonight you just start practicing, doing it 100 times, you will start saying or noticing that it's becoming better. Now, to close this session so that we move into freestyle, I want you guys to do a therapy. I'm going to put up a link where you can download a jazz music piece. How many of you have a headphone in the house? If you don't have a headphone, just say, I don't have. Let me hear. Do you have a headphone? If you don't have, say,
Don't have.
Okay, that means Fumi don't have. Who else don't have? Everybody here have a headphone?
Yeah.
Okay. It's only Fumi here now that don't have. Okay, Fumi, you can try and get, what about earpiece? Do you have an earpiece?
I have.
Okay, earpiece. Okay, we'll just manage
Yes.
what we have now for crash course program. So what is going to happen is this. I'm going to send a jazz music.
All right.
There's what we call tonality. Tonality means the ability to recognize sound or differentiate sound. Tonality helps you to be very musical, so that every sound I give to you, you will just get it. You understand? That is what tonality does. Tonality is very, very powerful. Now, how do we practice use on that tonality? I would like you guys to start sleeping. I'll post the jazz music in a different WhatsApp group. You start sleeping with jazz music. You start sleeping with that song. You will maybe get your mom, maybe your phone, put the song on auto replay and plug your headphone to it and let it start playing and you sleep with it. That means don't sleep with the phone. Let the phone be somewhere a little, maybe far from you. Understand? Let it just be a little bit distant from you. Then plug your earphone. Some of you even have Bluetooth. You understand? Plug it in and sleep with it. What it does is to help your mind. It helps you to start becoming musical. So that every time you hear a song, you can replicate that song. Every style you hear, you can replicate that style. Understand? Okay. So I'd like you guys to do that exercise. Take the headphone or earpiece or Bluetooth, connect it to the phone, and start sleeping with it. Okay. So if you all get what I've been trying to say, let Aroma, I'd like you to try, you are too faithful to fail me. using using the
Sorry, I have been temporarily disconnected.
Okay, is that Zugwai or Aroma? Okay, Aroma, I said
Yes.
sing that you are too faithful to fail using the style that I told you to do. All right? Aroma is not there. Okay, if Aroma is not there, let us work with Temitope just joined us. Okay, so anyway, this class is recorded. After the recording, we would send it to you so that you can see it, right? So if this session gets disconnected, please, you have to come back. I don't know why it's giving me this alert. If you ever get disconnected, you have to come back. So we'll continue this session. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next one is freestyling. I hope you understand what I mean by embellishment. Embellishment is to make sure the sound is a little bit nice, it's beautiful, you know. Sorry. Beautiful, and make sure the sound don't sound the same. Try to change the pitch. Always learn to change the pitch. Make sure the pitch moves from low to high, high to low. You know, always make your pitch work. Okay. So let's talk about freestyling. Freestyle is where you get to, you know, change the rhythm or the style of the song to your own style. This is where you change the style to your own style and give it your own taste and your own perception of the song. Now, if you have learned embellishment, you would have noticed all that multiple, the riff I was telling you to put at the end of the song. Faithful to fail me, oh Jesus. You are too faithful to fail me. Oh, you've proven yourself in my life. Now, in the song, it goes, you've proven yourself in my life, right? Now, in freestyle, you can say, you've proven yourself in my life. Are you guys getting what I'm trying to sell here? The first one is
Yes, sir.
yeah. So the normal song is "You proven yourself in my life." That is how the song is. But right now, when I say "You proven yourself in my life," so the first one was "in my life." The new one is "in my life." That is freestyle. You get to change the rhythm, the natural rhythm of the song. You are not at liberty to change it. And the only way you can change the rhythm is when you add extra notes that weren't there before, extra sound notes that weren't there before. In my life, in the song was in my life. Yeah? The new one is in my life. You start practicing. Start practicing. See, it's not just because I said it now, you just know it. It only works by constant practice. It works by constant practice. You have to practice it. I said 100 times. 100 times. Practice it 100 times. Understand? So if I give you you are here. Now the song goes, you are here, walking in this place. You understand? But now we're going, you are here. You understand? You can see how I'm changing the rhythm of the sound. Yeah? So that is freestyle. Because at this competition, you need to do something different, something nice, something unique. You get it? You need to do something unique. You need to do something unique. That is why we are talking about freestyling. That's why we're talking about freestyling. So you need to do something unique. Don't, you see, try not to sing exactly so that the judges can be impressed and say, wow, 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 thumbs up for this guy. The only way it can be that is when you don't sing the regular pattern that is expected. Yeah? So if I say, Waymaker, miracle worker, you understand? In the song is miracle worker. Now I'm not doing miracle worker, promise keeper, light into darkness. That is who you are. Whoa, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. Like you see, I'm changing the rhythmic style. So that's what we call freestyling. You are free to change the style. So if the regular style of the song was, you are too faithful to fail me. Now, Ife wants to now sing it. Ife can now say, you are too faithful to fail me. You are too faithful to fail me. It's different from, you are too faithful to fail me. I hope you guys are understanding. This style I'm doing may not be the style you would do. So you are at the liberty to do any style of your choice. You are at liberty to do any style of your choice. So I don't want you to sing the song, you know, the way it sounds or the way the rhythm is. I want you to now start changing the rhythm. So as I told you, it's not because I just said it now, you say, wow, no, you have to practice. Now I'm going to send this video I just did now, I'm going to send it to you so you can watch it again in practice. Practice using that song line, try to work the song. So you have today. So by tomorrow, you can tell your daddy or mommy or your friend to put a video on you, then you sing the song, playing the background of the song. We gave you the soundtrack, the background soundtrack. You can download it, then you let the song be playing from the background, then you sing to it. Try as much as you can to freestyle. And I taught you about embellishment, to try to put some finesse. It's called like your Maggi and onions and your sugar and your milk. You know, those are the extras you're putting on it to make it sound nice. Okay, Zubai, I want you to explain to me everything I've taught. What do you think about what I've said? Just like as if you're teaching me back. Let me hear.
Okay. So we're talking about two things that are very important when it comes to singing. Freestyling and embellishment. And we first looked at embellishments and we said that embellishment is a way of fine-tuning your sound, a way of adding different things to make whatever you're singing sound better. And then you gave us some examples, and then you told us that sometimes when we are singing, we should slow, we should drag what we are saying, just not to be flat. We can add like riffs or so. And then we talked about freestyling. And then we said that when it comes to freestyling, you must not stick to one particular line or one particular key or something. Once you're singing, you are free to style the song however you want, free to do whatever you want. And you are free to go this way and that way. And it's just part of things to make what you're singing sound better. That's it.
All right, beautiful. I love that. Well articulated, beautiful. So now let me bring this because we're going to close the meeting in the next 20 minutes so that we'll not so that when you are watching the video back, you won't be too bored, so it won't be too long for you. Okay, now there are certain things you're going to.
The thing don't cut.
You are going to be you're going to be practicing this way. Now, there is no time. You need to practice. You practice what I'm going to give you to practice, but you still have to do your song for the competition, right? So now these are the practice, the stuff you're going to do in order to change your tone. The first thing I said, you guys must have a headphone and you sleep with jazz music so I can work on your music mind to make you very musical. Understand? To make you very musical. Then the next one is to practice this exercise. Please just write it somewhere. The exercise I want you to be doing. 1, you are going to be humming. You are going to hum a song for 200 times. Now, this is to help build a fine tone. A fine tone. Because every singing, actually you sing from your nose. It is your nose that sings, not your voice. Your voice is to amplify sound, while your nose is what brings the tone. So if I say, you are too faithful to fail me. But when you go, you are too faithful to fail me. You are too faithful to disappoint me. Because with the nasal, with the nose, it will help the song or the tone very mature. Understand? All right? So we are going to do 1, hum this tone line 200 times every day. You have time, 200 times. You go, do, just write do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. I don't know, can you hit the end? I know some people can do up to the 3rd octave. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do you understand what I just did? You will write on your sheet, do, D, re, R, mi, M, fa, F, sol, S, la, L, T, T, do. Now you write the do with a dot on top of that last do. You put a dot on that last do. Then you now write re, a dot on the re, because it's now a higher re. Mi with a dot, fa, dot, so, dot on it. La, dot, ti, dot, do, dot. Then you roll it down. Do, ti, la. Don't write again. I just want you to write that. So in singing it, you close your mouth. Just close your mouth, you hum it. You say, no. You know, my who can try? Let me even try you guys. Who can hit it to the last? Okay, Miracle, let me hear you do it to the last.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Okay, beautiful. Who can try? Who will try? Who will try again? Ife, can you try? Ife, try now. Okay, Ife, your mic is on mute. You have to unmute. Okay. Okay, let me hear you try. Okay, Ife is wasting time. So let's work with Aroma. Aroma, try it.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol,
No, so.
Sol, la, ti, do.
You have to continue. You know, it's 2. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. You understand? Okay, try it again.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la.
Start from do, re, mi. Okay, let's try Ife now. Ife, are you back? Ife, try it, let me hear you. Ife is still not talking. Okay, let's work with Zogwa. Let me hear you do it.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la.
Ah, you turned it to a joke. Okay, you know what? You gotta do this until you get it right. The reason for this is to build your vocal muscles, and your vocal muscles, and also your nasal power, so that you can go. You can now sing. You can. If you do this, you will now start sounding like this. You are too faithful to fail me. You are too faithful to disappoint me. You proven yourself in my life. Now I've come to realize. You can see now, I can do it from my nose. My nose is helping me. You. So if I bring in my voice and my nose to make the sound strong and loud. All right? Okay. So I would like you guys, I think that is the first assignment. Sorry, that is second assignment. The first assignment is to get a headphone and start listening to that jazz music. The second assignment is to, what's the second assignment? Yes, to do the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa. You hum it. Yeah. You do. That is one. You now repeat it again. You now bring it down. 2, repeat it again. To the top, you bring it down. 3, you repeat it again. To the top, you bring it down. 4, you do that 100 times. Let me reduce it to 100, right? Instead of 2, yeah? Because of time. Do it to do it 100 times. You roll it up, you bring it down. You roll it up, you bring it down. Do that 100 times. All right? It's just to build your singing. Now, for your contest. So I told you to roll that, it will help you. And I told you to sleep with jazz music, that is your assignment. Now, what you need to do now to prepare your song, to do your song, is to work on the embellishment and the freestyling. So I just explained everything I talked about. Is for you to now work on your freestyling and embellishment. Put that on the song that we gave to you. Try not to sound ordinary. Try not to sound ordinary. Try not to sing it straight. Try not to sing it straight. Try to put in that freestyle and embellishment. All right. So if you have any question, let us ask question. We just have 10 minutes to end this session. We have a question, so we could elaborate more. You have a question, so I could elaborate? Are you good? Candy?
Sir, please, what if you don't want? Sir, please, what if you don't just want to do jazz?
Come again. No, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear what you said. You said if you don't want to do jazz, I didn't get it. What did you say, please? I didn't understand.
Sir, I said, what if we don't want to use jazz, we want to use another one?
Do you have another one you are thinking of? If you don't want to do jazz, which one are you suggesting? Okay, which one would you suggest? You're not answering me. I can't because
Sir, I don't have.
You said?
Sir, I do have one in mind now, but what if I want later on I want to change? I don't want to do jazz again.
No. When we say jazz music is a therapy. Maybe because you just joined us. It's a therapy. It's called tonality therapy. It's something we use to open your music mind so that you will never go off key, off tone, and anytime you hear a song, you're able to replicate the song. It's something that we do for your psychology. We didn't say you should sing jazz music. You're not singing jazz. You're singing 2 songs that we gave you guys to sing. You understand? We gave you 2 songs that you guys should sing. So the jazz music is a therapy. It's like a medical stuff for singers. It helps to build your musicality. It helps to build your music mind so that you can be singing, effectively. It helps your mind, right? So who else? So I will send the jazz music link on the group so you just download it and start sleeping with it. What we want you is to be sleeping with the jazz music so it will build your music mind. Who else?
Excuse me, sir. Sir, please, if the other phone we're trying to use to join the Zoom meeting is showing that the code the meeting ID was invalid.
I think, okay, let me copy something now. Okay. I think the problem, just hold on. I think the challenge we have is that depends on, let me try and see, let the WhatsApp open up. I'll post the link. It's the same link, but I don't know. I think where we copied it from is what made it. Naturally, you're supposed to join automatically. Now I have to be loading. So I think we'll fix that in the next session. Just okay. So if that is the case, we just have 7 minutes. We will treat that. So the
So
jazz.
it's using the same phone I'm using.
You said?
It's using the same phone as I'm using right now. Why using the same phone?
Oh, and it's not coming up.
So we're using one phone now since the other phone wasn't working.
Okay. What group are you?
Sir, I'm on group 7.
Group 7. Okay. Let me post it. Let me just send a link there now and try.
Ife is on group 12.
Okay. So just try. I just sent a link on your WhatsApp. So just look, that's on 7, 12. And see whether it will help out.
I use Ife.
Okay. So anyways, it's been interesting having you guys. So I want you guys to start working on the freestyling and embellishment, embellishing your sound, and make sure you don't sing on straight line. Make sure you don't, guys, if you listen to the video that, okay, guys, let me just play something. Let me play a video for this few minutes. Let me play something that, okay, just give me share some. You guys see my system?
So now I'm connected.
Okay, beautiful. Okay. I want to show you guys my system. I want to play. You guys are seeing my system, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Play the videos. Let me see if I can play. Oh, sorry. There's this video. Okay, I think I should play it from here. Just 1 minute. Where's that?
What? If you take that I know soap now. Soap before this. Daddy. Please no.
Can you guys mute your sound?
Welcome.
Are we eating it here to go?
So you guys are talking.
Whether to sustain this environment, the outcome of all your meetings, that much more, a launch spot that sells a generous portion of all the right things.
I want to quickly
for us to
watch this.
Hello?
money for the grand prize, which is
Hello?
500,000.
Hello, guys, did you watch all this?
And other gifts like
Can
a
put on
recording
your,
deal is going to be a
What?
lineup of the children. Right now, they're going to be doing their song, though this is the first coming up. As we proceed in the
let's look at aroma.
got the camera when you're talking. Okay, so
Are you
let's
watching?
work with Oma Oja.
Even as much as this song sounds the way it sounds, there was no finesse, there was no freestyle, there was no embellishment. You listen to what Mr. David said.
Bring up the contestant for group 1. The contestant
is straight. I don't know.
Okay.
I
God is
Listen to his comments.
it's not a joke.
So what do you think about this child singer? Is this girl?
Yeah, she looks like somebody that has this stage presence. She's even moving. Look at somebody that has energy. Like
Okay.
she's singing, she's even moving. And again, it's I don't know. I don't know what they're not like. This kind of they can't impress anybody with this kind of song. And that's
What?
even the last
Yellow white
participant
jollof fries.
impressed. I have to give her 5 because she said I said stupid fight. That's why I gave her 5 and I bought her to give her rating probably 5/10.
He didn't like it. Now, this other person, look at that. Sunday.
Now you are to the eye of your face. Asking for you will be like do can. Now you are to the eye of your face. Oh baby.
Now, this is what they said.
Because this is a secular song. So how will I put it now? I know that maybe that's how the song, that kind of pause. Hallelujah. The way she was singing, she was like stopping. And she has this kind of high pitch. Her voice is actually loud. Even I could literally see veins coming through her neck when she was singing. She has energy. She's somebody that can lead praise.
Now, I want you guys to listen to this very singer. Okay, let's listen to Miracle.
Me, what you say you have done, I just need to align, no. Cause you are not done, that this your mind, no.
listening to this, I would like you guys, like I know Miracle should be listening. It was just, you're just blowing the sound. You're just blowing the sound the way you like. Right now, don't do that again. Try to find a way that you can apply freestyle, apply embellishment to the singing so that it becomes yours. And so when somebody listens to say, wow, though David here was impressed with the singing because he said you were doing it, you were very, there was no shyness. But professionally, it was not really pleasurable. So that is why you need to put all these exercise we'll be talking about. Now listen to one singer that blew everybody's mind here. Let me take it to that singer. Yes. Now listen to this guy.
And I will never be, I'll never be satisfied. So here I am, fill me up with your presence. Lord God, Lord, I will never be, I'll never be satisfied. So here I am, fill me up with your presence. I'm desperate for more. I'm desperate for more. I'm desperate for more and more and more. You know.
Well, this time is actually.
I'll play it again so that you can see why I keep talking about freestyle
Jeremiah
embellishment.
Idahusa.
And I will never be, I'll never be satisfied. So here I am, fill me up with your presence. Lord God, Lord, I will never be, I'll never be satisfied. So here I am, fill me up with your presence. I'm desperate for more. I'm desperate for more. I'm desperate for more and more and more. You know.
Well, this time is
okay. So this is just a video I wanted you guys to see. Did you guys catch that? Did you guys see all that? Just unmute yourself and tell me yes, so I'll be sure you saw it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now, are you guys promising me? Are you promising me you're going to work on yourself, work on your song, do all the exercise that I asked you to do? Are you guys promising?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So I didn't get the exercise.
Okay, I said you should do the Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do 4 minutes from low to the very high top. You bring it down, you raise it up. Don't worry, I'm going to post this video back so you guys can watch the video again. Right? You can watch the video again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you so much for being part of this class. We're going to this. You see, you guys are trying to get into the semi-finals.
Hello.
So you guys are trying to get into the semi-finals. You bring your songs in, get everyone to get to support your singing, your music, and we'll take you to the next level. For those of you who had want track recording in our studio, we're going to call you soon to the studio so we can start working on your song. All right? Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. So tomorrow by 6 o'clock, we have another session. So make sure you're around, prepared to get in the class. All right? Excellent. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.